Well, welcome to this month's edition of Faculty Spotlight. Our guest today is Dr Kandogan, Professor of International Business and Associate Dean of the School of Management. One of my favorite people and one of our most beloved and talented teachers. Welcome, Jenner. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks for inviting.
Jenner, Professor, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? Where have you been?
Sure. As my name suggests, I'm not originally from the United States. I was born in Turkey. And up until recently, I've actually spent the majority of my life in Turkey, but now that's, privileges with the United States. And I went to a French high school for 4 years before actually, learning English. I didn't know much of English until I was 18.
Well, mais oui, certainement.
Right. The university I attended, my undergraduate degree was all in English. So I had to go through a prep school before starting my college years. And I studied engineering. And then I took a few economics classes and loved them and got a scholarship from London School of Economics and did my graduate studies over there. And I have an identical twin brother who started his PhD program at the University of Maryland and came visit him a couple times and loved this country. So I had to find a way of moving to, United States rather than the UK. And it was like depressing over there with the, overcast weather and all of that. So I ended up at the University of Michigan and loved it. And I've, stayed here ever since. I think it's been about 25 years now.
So despite your twin brother, where is he living?
He right now lives in California.
All right. Well, we have better weather than he does. So
right. I keep telling myself that.
But you received your PhD from Ann Arbor in economics.
Right.
So you not only have considerable multidisciplinary training, but you also you have traveled a lot.
I did. I enjoy traveling, so that's why I think being a professor of international business gives you the opportunity to travel. Our academy is in different countries each year, so that gives me the chance to go to another country and meet people over there and experience their culture.
So you were in Germany for a while on sabbatical?
Mm-hmm. I was there for 6 months. That was back in, I think, approximately 6-7 years ago. And I lived there for 6 months. And also, being central to Europe, that also allows me to, visit any European country that I had not been before. So I took advantage of that, their train system. And over the weekends, I could go to another countries, enjoy their sightseeing. And over the weekend, yeah, it was great.
Well, you have the advantage of a deep knowledge of international business. We're in Flint, and we have many international students here, which I find to be one of our strengths, and I encourage interaction. What do you recommend for students here? I am assuming you encourage international travel on the start of our students, and what do you recommend?
Well, international travel is expensive, and not everybody has the opportunity, or not only in terms of financially, but also in terms of time. A lot of our students, as work, and they don't necessarily have time to take a semester abroad or take advantage of the faculty-led trips that we have. But we have international students coming into University of Michigan-Flint, so our students take classes with them, and that gives them an opportunity to meet people from other countries and find these friendships and maintain them after graduation. So I think that's also an opportunity.
With this turmoil, it's been a hard year for us all, and I'm sure that it has impacted you and your international business program significantly.
Right.
What recommendations do you have, say, for the next 12 months for students wishing to do a semester abroad?
Well, the university doesn't allow students to go abroad right now. So we have a ban on undergraduate students, but the graduate students with some recommendations, they are able to go. But if they wanna take a personal trip abroad, I recently came back from Tanzania over the Christmas break, and the way I've done it was, I found this list of countries that allow Americans to come in without really, too much of a burden in terms of, taking a test or this and that. And Tanzania is one of them, and it was on my, bucket list. And I got a chance to, see the Serengeti, the Mount Kilimanjaro, and spent some time on the beaches of Zanzibar. But there are a lot of people. I think approach of people from various countries to COVID has been very different. And when we were over there, we were wearing masks, and absolutely, nobody else was wearing masks. So, they were saying, no COVID here, but I'm sure that it was there. But so that has been a little bit of challenge. But you also get to see, how people in different countries see life, and how they live their lives. And we're very, I think, in a very protective environment over here. We're stuck at our homes, and pretty much, you can't even go out to a restaurant. But there's a different life out there in other countries.
What advice do you have for students who are unsure of their focus?
Oh, you heard my background. I was an engineer. I actually was gonna become a medical doctor, but my older brother, who started medical school, took me to hospital one day, and I said, okay, that's not my cup of tea. So I changed my mind. So trying to see the various organizations where they may be working for under different majors might help get an opinion about what sort of life they want. And certainly try different things, and try to find something that you're going to enjoy doing, and so that you do not consider the next 30 years you're going to be working as really working, but enjoying something that you love. So I think moving from engineering to economics to international business, it didn't stop me at degrees after degrees, and I ended up finding something that I enjoy doing. And I work hard, but it doesn't feel like you work hard when you do enjoy it. And once you enjoy it, you're actually good at it too. So it really is the right way of going to find something that you want to do in life.
Well, I've always encouraged students to take a broad spectrum of courses, especially in favor of philosophy and logic.
Right.
Just as it's good for most things, including human relations. What other courses what one other course would you recommend? Of course, besides your international business course, what other courses would you, or could you envision students consider?
The couple classes that you mentioned, philosophy and logic, they apply everywhere. You learn principles that would apply no matter what you are doing. So I think a few suggestions I have is take a class on personal finance, because everybody has to take care of their own personal finance. And the sooner we learn about the basics of that discipline, the better we are gonna be for the rest of our lives. And business is also, I think, applicable to a lot of careers too. We need to learn how to manage a staff or market our business, no matter whether that's an office of physical therapy, or psychology, or anything that may be. When you learn business, actually that helps you learn skills that's going to make you successful in life, no matter what your degree is in or career is in. And I think also we need to take care of our health, because I go to gym every day, and that has been difficult during the pandemic. But now that the gyms are open, I'm back on the treadmill and lifting weights. But I think if you could also take a class on fitness and learn the basics of what you should be doing, I think for a healthy life that we want to have financially, as in taking a personal finance class or a fitness class, health-wise, I think those would be an important classes to take for an undergraduate before they leave the university.
Well, you speak multiple languages. I guess I may suggest that perhaps someone should additionally study a foreign language, such as information technologies, French, Spanish.
Spanish, right?
Yeah. Well, Yenner, thank you so much for sharing
Thanks,
that
Michael.
story with us. It's delightful and it's always a pleasure. Have a
Likewise.
good day. Thank you.
Bye.